Yeah, let's go to Dubai in the middle of the season. Everything will be fine. Put our feet up, have a few light training sessions, eat a few world famous steaks, have a few laughs. Everything will be fine. Yeah. Well, it turns out everything's not fine in them light training sessions. Kai Havertz is now ripped his hamstring off and he's out for the rest of the season. Arsenal's only proper striker is now out for the rest of the season, and Arsenal's forward options are looking bleak. This trip to Dubai was meant to be something positive for the team. It couldn't have gone more bloody worse. I mean, you've got Kai Havertz ripping his hamstring off in a light training session, and then you've got and now he's out for the rest of the bloody season. Arsenal's only striker, and then they got William Saliba being asked by a fan in Dubai, please don't leave Arsenal, stay at Arsenal, don't go to Madrid. And what was Saliba's response?
Never go Madrid. Stay Arsenal.
So he might as well have said, yeah, fuck Arsenal, mate. Oh, at the end of the season, I'm gone. His response was a nervous laugh. Yeah, it was quite telling, this laugh. So, yeah, this trip to Dubai is looking like a bad idea at the moment. I thought my decision making was bad after a night out on the booze, but Arsenal are making me look like a bloody genius at the moment. No, but in all honesty, you didn't need to go back to the future like Marty bloody McFly to see where Arsenal were going, especially after that transfer window just gone in January. Arsenal players are dropping faster than Bonnie Blue's bloody knickers. We've got more men in the A&E waiting in the A&E ward than Bonnie Blue's got waiting outside her bedroom, mate. No, it's upsetting now. Literally, someone needs to get the blame for this. This is really upsetting me now because, we're buying defenders in the summer like there was no tomorrow. It's almost like cryptocurrency. We've literally FOMO'd in on defenders. Fear of missing out. Let's get as many defenders as we can in. FOMO in on defenders. Buying defenders like there's no tomorrow. And then it gets to the point, oh shit, did we buy any strikers? No. Didn't you buy the striker, Arteta? No. Didn't you buy the striker, Edu? No. Oh shit, we forgot to buy bloody strikers. We've got a squad full of bloody defenders. I mean, this makes the Rodney Trotter when he bought bloody suntan lotion in the middle of the winter and claimed it was an investment. An investment? Menage a trois. Arsenal was supposed to be synonymous with being a well-run club. Everyone knows Arsenal is a well-run club. Do we look well-run at the moment? We're walking around with our dick in our hands, walking around with no striker in the club. We're second in the Premier League, we're in the Champions League, and we're walking around with no striker. I mean, that is criminal. Now, who's to blame? You've got to put something on Arteta. You can put it on the board. I know they've given him a lot. They've given you 800 million, Arteta. You ain't bought a striker since Aubameyang. I mean, this is how bad it is. Look, listen, Kai Havertz is taking a lot of slack. Them scumbags on the internet cussing his wife and his unborn child, disgraceful. But that should never be said, never condoned. But he is not good enough to be at Arsenal, and this is how bad it is. Now he's gone down injured. We actually need the geezer now. And you know what's going to happen, right? Everton turn over Liverpool tonight in a Merseyside derby. Last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. It's a big night there. Everton could turn up and beat them. But you know what's going to happen? It's going to mean nothing because Arsenal are going to turn up to Leicester on Saturday afternoon and we'll probably end up losing because we've got a makeshift squad out there. I mean, I've seen more players in a Glee club than I do at Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal have lost this season, have thrown away this season back in the summer, and then just to cement it, put the final nail in the coffin. I mean, this coffin, not even, the Black Mamba from Kill Bill can 1-inch punch her way out of this coffin, this transfer coffin. That in January we didn't sign no one. In the summer we barely signed any attackers. That's what's cost us the season. I mean, we pay more than anyone in Europe for tickets. We pay more than anyone in Europe for merchandise. I mean, Arsenal Football Club, but they release more merchandise than a Colombian drug cartel. And this is what I mean. And we've got nothing to show for it. We just, float about in second place for the next few seasons. As long as we get the top four, I think that's all they care about. We've gone full circle to the Wenger days when, it was all good. It's all good that we were getting in the top four because of we were reaping the financial rewards from it. It's not good enough. Someone needs to be held accountable. We've gone full circle. And apparently now, I'm hearing a lot of people say that the rebuild needs a rebuild. That's how bad it's got. And we got more players. Our players are dropping quicker than Bonnie Blues knickers at the moment. We've got no one in that squad that can change a game. When we were losing to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, we're looking at the bench thinking, damn, this is over. Who are we going to bring on? Let's bring on Raheem Sterling. Yeah, oh my God, this is what I mean. And they say Arsenal are a well-run club. It couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, we're just make as much money as we can for the Cronkies. Leave that money in the Cronkies' pockets, and hopefully they feed us a few scraps here and there, like Marino. Do you know what I mean? Or Sterling. They're feeding us a few little scraps. It's just not good enough. This is not big club mentality. You can sit there and say Arsenal. Oh, Arsenal a big club. Bringing in Arteta as a football manager, that's his first ever job. That's not big club mentality. He's learning his trade at Arsenal. This is like criminal, and it's starting to show now that, was it a good move? I mean, I don't know anymore. I'm running out of things to say about Arsenal, and none of them are good things to say anymore. There's nothing good to say about Arsenal anymore. I'm sorry if it's all doom and gloom, but give me something. I don't want scraps no more. I want to eat at the main table. I want to eat with the Bayern Munichs. I want to eat with the Real Madrids. I want to eat with the Barcelonas. You promised us that when you knocked down bloody Highbury, and we're still sitting here feeding off bloody scraps. We're buying ex-Chelsea players, Chelsea rejects, Man City rejects, and now apparently we want Diego Jota. Now we're going to buy Liverpool rejects. I just want to eat at the big boy table. Please, Arsenal. That's all we want. No matter if you're Arteta in, Arteta out, and I see a lot of beef on the internet, on the socials, on YouTube. Fans don't respect each other's opinions, and it's not good. At the end of the day, whether you're Arteta in or Arteta out, if you think Arsenal is shit or Arsenal are good, we all want the same thing. We want to eat at the big boy table with Real Madrids and Barcelonas. We want trophies for our love for the club. We've given so much love to this club, and you don't give us nothing back. I mean, it's like it's like a narcissistical relationship. You're giving it all to this one thing, this one entity. You give, or this one being, and they just take, and give nothing back. Then they gaslight you, and that's what it is. Like Arsenal are becoming like this. Arsenal fans. An Arsenal Football Club. It's like a narcissistical relationship where we ain't getting nothing in return, mate. Hope you enjoyed that video. Hit up the like button like the Arsenal players hitting up the medical room, and subscribe to Arsenal Almanac. Thank you for watching.